Hello, and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Today, we're back with more Too Hot to Handle. I recently did a poll on my community tab to see which series you were most enjoying on my channel out of Emily in Paris, Too Hot to Handle, Love Island the Game Winning Hearts, and an other. And so far, the votes are dead split between Love Island the Game Winning Hearts and Too Hot to Handle. So I'm back with some more Too Hot to Handle today. And if you haven't already, please go and vote on the community tab. Anyway, let's get into Too Hot to Handle. This is episode 9, chapter 25. Giselle is eliminating Sean. Is the drama over or are there more surprises? I forgot she was going to be eliminating Sean, so I'm worried about this one. Let's see how we get on today. The Love's Gambit. Ooh. I'm eliminated? My own girlfriend gave me the boot. Do you know what? I'm eliminating her right back. Tell her she's been eliminated. What do you mean that's not allowed? What do you mean she's not my girlfriend? Do you see her with someone else? Of course she's mine. I'm still in shock. I mean, who would have expected Giselle to eliminate Sean? I think it's hilarious, honestly. Everyone else finds this hilarious too, right? She literally eliminated the one person that no one was expecting. It's the best thing ever. I had my reasons. That's all I'll say. Oh, it really was all she'd say. Yeah, I definitely saw this coming. Giselle and Sean weren't secret enemies from the get-go, clearly. Giselle's just finally cottoning on to the fact that he's a bit of a gobdor. And this retreat's probably going to be better off without him. Ooh. Sean's face turns an unattractive shade of red at Giselle's announcement. You're sending me home? Are you serious? Yep, I am. Sean flings his arms out wide. At least explain yourself. Oh, I don't think you want to hear it. Oh, I reckon I do. You're gonna talk or I swear. He balls his hand into a fist, then, eeringly calmly, releases it. Just tell me. Giselle crosses her arms. It's just, I don't think we're compatible. We like completely different things. Like what? You like to spend several hours a day at the gym? I don't. I like trying new foods? You don't. I mean, remember yesterday when you spent half an hour picking out all the cauliflower from your salad? That kind of gave me the ick. Sean's jaw drops. You know I'm allergic to cauliflower. You're not. You just pretend to be so you don't have to eat it. And then there's Millie. What does my dog have to do with anything? Come on, Sean, it's obvious. You love her more than you'll ever love anyone else. One time, you even said her eyes were prettier than mine. They are. It's the wrong thing to say, and everyone knows it. Sean doesn't seem to care, though. His teeth are clenched, his brows furrowed. You're seriously sending me home because I don't like cauliflower and I love my dog? Among other things, yes. Things like what? Probably your huge ego, Sean. Excuse me? Why am I the only one with a huge ego? Because I model on the side? Dude, you're a receptionist. You don't know the first thing about being a model. Maybe you should ask Beatrice for tips. And why would I do that? She knows nothing about modeling. I'm literally a part-time model? You are? Well, nobody can tell. You could hear a pin drop. Giselle's eyes darken, her playful spark gone for the first time ever. Fine, you want to know why I'm eliminating you, Sean? I do want to say this in front of everyone, but since you insist, here it is. I don't like your possessiveness. Yes, Giselle! You act like the world owes you something, yet you refuse to take responsibility for any of your actions. And you're also incredibly insecure. I can't even have friends without you butting in. I'm not allowed to talk to Julian alone without you accusing me of cheating on you. I can't sit alone for 2 minutes before your arm is around me. You're suffocating me. You're dismissing my feelings. And worst of all, you made me feel small, and I'm not. I am far from it. But I didn't think. That's just the problem, Sean. You don't think, not about me or anyone else. There's just you, and we're all just side characters in your life. You're self-centered, possessive, and a toxic influence on everyone around you. Honestly, I'm sorry to have ever met you. Tears pool in Giselle's eyes as Sean stands there, seething. Julian places a protective arm on Giselle's shoulder, both consoling her and warning Sean to stay back. Well, you know what, Giselle? I'm also sorry I met you. You were the worst lay of my life. Oh, for God's sake, Sean, what are you, a chicken? Sean's face turns beet red, and for a moment there you believe his head is going to explode. The situation seems to have culminated far beyond what you could have imagined, and it is bad Lana's voice that snaps you all out of it. Sean! Say your goodbyes and leave the retreat. Sean explodes once again, this time at the cone. Are you serious? This can't be a valid elimination. Yes, it is. All eliminations and their reasons are entirely valid. Giselle has my permission to eliminate anyone of her choosing. Sean looks as if he's gonna pick up bad Lana and throw her into the sea. But suddenly, all of his emotions are wiped off his face and he puts on a smile. Well, I guess that's it. Sean? Sean completely ignores him. Instead, he turns to the rest of you. I hope you know that I don't like a single one of you. You're all a bunch of conceited, ugly people, and I hope you all end up being eliminated. You're loony if you think you're actually gonna find love here. Clearly, it's all a lie. He glances at Giselle with disgust, but Julian shields her from his gaze. There's a beat of silence, and then Carmen shoos Sean. Alright, we've heard enough. Now take your protein powder and off you go. I think you have a plane to catch. Sean looks at her as if he's gonna spit at her, but then he turns around and trudges out of the cabana. The hell was that? Girl, I'm so sorry. Giselle attempts to smile at him, but a second later a tear is rolling down her face, soon followed by another. The mood is somber as people approach Giselle, comforting her. I'm really sorry, Gigi. I had no idea it was that bad. Yeah, can we do anything to help? I could bake you something maybe. I will comfort Giselle. I think she needs it. Oh, and we're BFFs! That was definitely the right move. Hey, G. You slide next to Giselle and she immediately throws her arms around you. You rub her back and you can tell she's trying to hold tears back in. I'm so sorry, I'm so dramatic. I know I'm the one who broke it off. I'm just mad at myself for falling into the same old pattern yet again. Hey, Gigi, I don't know if you've noticed, but you just broke that pattern, babe. You literally kicked him out. You stood up to him in front of everyone. You squeeze her hands affectionately. And I, for one, can't wait to see what's next for Gigi. Giselle sniffles. And then she gives you the warm smile you've grown used to seeing every day. Thanks, Jessie. I needed that. You're seriously an amazing friend to me, and I don't know what I've done to deserve you. Giselle, you don't have to deserve me. I'll always have your back, okay? Giselle sniffles again, and you give her another, shorter hug. You then stand up, letting the others approach her. The air soon feels lighter, as if a huge storm has just passed. The crowd disperses in different directions, each person determined to make some use of the glorious day. Jiraiya gives you a mischievous smile. Mind doing something for me? Depends on what it is. Wear one of those sexy bathing suits of yours, and meet me by the pool later. I think I can manage that. When you walk into the dressing room, you're surprised to find that you're not alone. Julian is pacing the floor, looking grumpier than you have ever seen him. You watch as he turns on his heel just before he can collide with the wall. Everything okay? He jumps at the sound of your voice. Oh, damn, Jessie. You nearly gave me a heart attack. Sorry. What's up with you? Oh, walking helps me think. You should see how many steps I get when I'm doing my taxes. You gesture towards the frown on his face. I mean, your expression. I thought you'd be jumping for joy now that your mortal enemy is gone. Instead, you look like you just bit into a lemon. Julian slumps onto the couch. I can admit I wasn't fond of the guy. That's putting it lightly. He gives you a look. Fine, I couldn't stand him. Feels like freaking Christmas here. That his elimination has me thinking. He swallows hard. Am I cursed? Out of all the things you're expecting him to say, it wasn't that. Cursed? What do you mean? He rubs the back of his neck. Everyone I get close to or often interact with seems to get sent away. First Victoria, then Poppy, and now Sean. Julian shrugs sadly, looking defeated. Who's next? His frown turns into a maniacal grin and his eyes widen dramatically. You better watch out, Jessie. Run before I curse you. He lurches forward, arms outstretched, lunging for you. Julian is being goofy right now. I'll play along. Absolutely. You bat his hands away and screech. Not the Julian curse! Before you know it, I'll be cracking on funny jokes and losing at football. Julian drops the act immediately. Hey, that's harsh. You both interrupt into a fit of laughter. You shift closer to him. After all this time, you've grown to be good friends. And that makes it easy to see the concern on his face. Something else is bothering him. I'm gonna ask him what's wrong. And now we're BFFs too! Alright, buddy. Tell me what's wrong. How do you know something's wrong? You quirk an eyebrow up. Come on, Julian. You look like you just watched a puppy fall into a puddle. He deflates. Well, I'm worried about Giselle, obviously. But also, I think I'm a tiny bit worried about our friendship too. I don't think your friendship has ever been stronger. He sighs. Well, now that we're both single, will things change? Julian isn't into Giselle? That shocks me, honestly. Isn't that what you wanted? Most of us figured the two of you would hook up at some point. Julian looks surprised at your words. Wait, seriously? Yeah? Oh, that's not good. I only see Giselle as a friend, but I'm not sure she feels the same way. Your jaw nearly drops open in surprise. All this time I thought you were jealous of Sean. No freaking way. I just don't want my friends to date assholes. You've got a point. Sean is not my type of person. Oh, I know. I'm just so happy she broke up with him. The asshat deserved it. Preach. Julian stands and brushes himself off. I guess we'll see what happens next. He gives you a smile that doesn't quite reach his eyes. I'm gonna go and get some foosball practice in. See you later. Good luck. You'll need it. Julian sticks his tongue out at you before he leaves. Well, I guess it's time to get ready. My favorite time of the day. You make your way over to the racks of clothes and consider your options. Our swimsuit choices are this one, and this one. I kind of like this one, and it sort of matches the same vibe as the lipstick that we've got going on. Yeah, I think this is gonna be our look. I really like it as well. I think it's a really nice one. I'm not even a snack right now. I'm a whole damn meal. There's my beautiful Jessie. You grin as you enter the pool, joining Jirayu. Hey, good looking. I've been curious about something. Jessie, I've been waiting to hear those words. Yes, I will answer every aviation question you have for me. You can't help laughing. I want to humor him, of course. Oh, of course. I really wanted to know how high a commercial airplane can get. For most aircrafts, the service ceiling is about 42,000 feet. Knowing that, I can finally get some sleep at night. Jirayu chuckles. What were you really curious about? I wanted to ask if Badlana's ruling period changes anything for you. Honestly, you're the only game changer for me. If you want to break the rules, I can't imagine ever wanting to deny you. But I can't envision myself breaking the rules for the sole purpose of causing trouble, you know? You press closer until your chest is flush with Jirayu's. He settles his hands on your hips, gently stroking your hip bone. You shiver at the sensation. There's something dangerous about having you this close. It makes me fantasize about naughty, naughty things. Like what? Like having you wrap those gorgeous legs around my waist, kissing you until your lips are swollen, and touching you until your legs tremble. Your legs clench as you imagine it. You're intoxicated by the idea of having Jirayu even closer. You know that if you make a move, Jirayu will be more than happy to kick things up a few gears, and that he's definitely not going to disappoint. Do I want to take things further? There's so much of me that doesn't, because we've just had someone leave, but then again, this is the rule break route, so we're gonna go for a spicy makeout. You press closer to Jirayu. I want you, Jirayu. Jirayu gives you a mischievous smile. That's all you had to say. He pulls you into his arms, and you press onto your toes, closing the distance between your lips. Jirayu kisses you with slow, sensual brushes of his mouth against yours. Also, can we just mention the fact that we are, like, out here in the open? There's no subtlety here. When he sucks your lower lip into his mouth, your legs tremble at the burning intensity of it. For a moment, you think your knees might buckle. Then he picks you up and wraps your legs around his waist. You gasp at the sensation of his wet skin pressed against yours. You wriggle against him in an attempt to lock your legs around him, but all you accomplish is sliding against his crotch. Jirayu moans brokenly into your mouth, and you take the opportunity to slide your tongue against his. There's something so intoxicating about his strength, the rough press of his hands against your skin. You imagine him picking you up and throwing you onto a plush mattress, or even pressing you against the edge of the pool. Quickly, you realize you need to cool off. Behind his back, you cup water into your hands and drop it on his head. Jirayu pulls away, laughing. Oh, you're in for it now. You squeal as he splashes water at you. Hey, don't dish it out if you can't take it. He splashes you again. I can take anything you give me. He waggles his eyebrows at you. Oh, is that so? Absolutely. In the blink of an eye, Jirayu rushes forward and tackles you into the water. You resurface a moment later, spluttering and giggling. Oh, this means war. You chase Jirayu around the pool, splashing each other like kids. And by the time you're done, you're breathless from laughter. Yeah, I definitely need a shower after this, says someone who's dripping wet as it is. He sends another weak splash in your direction. You know what I mean. You should get one too. You don't want to get swimmer's itch. I think I want to know what that is. Wait, that exists? You speedily get out of the pool and shake off the droplets, then start walking towards the retreat. Where are you going? To get it off! But Jessie, I was only joking! But you're already too far to hear him. Maybe I'll even pay a visit to the sauna. It won't hurt, right? Can't believe I'm willingly trying to get hotter, but the sauna feels so nice. As soon as you step into the sauna, you realize that you're not alone. I wonder who's there. A man grumbles at whoever he's speaking to. No. You peek inside to find Carmen and Jirayu. How Jiraiya crosses his arms and scowls. I've had enough. We're done. What are you saying? I'm saying it's over, Carmen. Whoa, what's going on here? What? No, wait. After he just said to us how, like, settled he was and how, like, he'd never cheat on us, are you telling me that Jiraiya has been cheating on us the whole time with Carmen? There's no way. I don't believe it. I do not believe it for a second. I've chosen to not believe it. We comforted Giselle, like 79% of people, 21% didn't. We also asked Julian what was wrong, like 77% of people, 23% didn't, wanted to stay out of Julian's business, and 91% of people broke the rules with Jiraiya, whereas 9% of people resisted breaking the rules. How? Tell me your ways. I have to admit though, the first time we played the first season, we definitely did not break the rules very much, if at all. So I feel like I could resist. I just choose not to, you know? Thank you so much for watching this part of Too Hot to Handle the Game Season 3. I appreciate you so much. I hope you're enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying filming it and editing it and showing it to you. And if you are enjoying this series and you haven't already, please do subscribe and press the bell icon so you can turn on notifications so you know every single time I upload a video. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to our wonderful channel members who, without you, these videos genuinely wouldn't be possible. I know that my speech at the end of the videos is really similar all the time, but it's so true. You guys are just amazing. I appreciate you loads. Thank you for being such a huge part of this community. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one with even more Too Hot to Handle. Let me know what you're looking forward to me uploading next down below, and if you have any suggestions for future games. I know I've already had a few from some of you and I will get to them. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'd like to. But let me know what other suggestions you've got down below and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.